Revlon baby, come through sis, come through. Hey, I'm so, guys, I know it's just makeup, but like if you do makeup every day and if you test makeup like me, you would. Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing wonderful. And yes, we're talking about Revlon. I know I don't typically gravitate towards Revlon, but I've been discovering a lot of great things that I feel will be really good for any skin tone and any skin type, but particularly because I'm a woman of color. You guys know we don't typically gravitate towards Revlon except that one color stay foundation that they had, but they've improved thus far and I found really good products. I have them all on today and I have all of the products on me with the exception of a couple that will still show you a demo or a picture of it on me. So if you are interested in the Revlon products that have recently come out and my opinions on them, let's go guys, let's get started. So like I said, woman of color, any skin tone, any skin type, we are ready for Revlon. I want to say thank you for being so inclusive with your new collection. Also with the practicality and the aesthetic of the presentation of your products. I am so impressed and I would look forward to definitely trying more products from the company because I am so proud and I am actually very impressed, very amazed that I've been dying to share this with you guys, especially with my sisters of color, because this is breakthrough innovation. So are you guys ready? Let's get started with the first product, y'all. The first product I really want to talk about is this Revlon PhotoReady Candid Anti-Pollution Powder. This is in the color 001 and I did wear this today. And guys, I will also show a demo of me applying the foundation because I think that's the most important one because it's the complexion product. But this powder right here, first of all, the packaging, the color is gorgeous. It doesn't get dirty even though it's light. So easy to keep clean and no mess. And look at that packaging. I actually was fighting because I thought there was like a plastic thing on top of here so I can just lift it up. I almost broke it, but guys, no, look at the aesthetics, baby. Not only is it good, okay, it doesn't get dirty, but look at that. Revlon baby, come through sis, come through. Hey, I'm so, guys, I know it's just makeup, but like if you do makeup every day and if you test makeup like me, you would know what it means to have presentation beautiful but still functional and still easy to clean and maintain. So when you're doing videos, you don't have to worry about cleaning up and all that. This is an amazing product. And also guys, this powder is this is my best setting powder thus far. I swear to God, like this is my best setting powder. I think this is okay, it's a tie between this and the Maybelline powder, the Maybelline loose powder. So yes, this is definitely a tie between this and my Maybelline. I cannot choose. So if I want a powder that's more of my skin tone, I use the Maybelline loose setting powder. My Maybelline powder, I use it more to like just do a natural set under the eye and then all over my face. This one can also be used all over the face and also under my eye. This one doesn't give me like a brightening effect or anything like that, which I love. Like even though it's like, it looks kind of like pinkish white, it's actually very translucent. Okay, I noticed that a lot of my powders say they're translucent, but none of them are translucent. This is the only one that I actually see that is translucent on dark skin. So I feel like any skin tone, even the darkest, can use this without any white effect and also without any flashback. Guys, this is an amazing powder from the drugstore. I think this is my number one translucent setting powder, and then Maybelline the loose powder is my number one, like my skin tone powder from the drugstore. Yeah, and yeah, so that's how I feel about this. This is an amazing product, so definitely try this out. It's amazing. So I'm just taking the powder and I'm just putting it there so you guys can kind of see how it just blends away, like you can't see anything. So I'm gonna do it one more time there so you guys can see. Let me try this again. So I'm gonna have some powder right there. I'm just gonna take some, dab it right there so you guys can see that it's that. But when I blend it, look at that, gone. Like you can barely see it. That's how amazing it is. Like you can barely, look at that, flawless. So definitely a must-have. So next product I use today is their primer, and you guys know I have normal to dry skin, so I gravitate really towards hydrating and illuminating and dewy products and complexion products. And I usually use like pore filling ones or mattifying ones just in my T-zone slightly, especially if I'm going for a long day like today. And this one is the Revlon PhotoReady Rose Glow Hydrating and Illuminating Primer. I don't like the dropper as packaging, but the packaging itself is beautiful, very good for traveling. The glass bottle is amazing. This launch with Revlon, I think is 120%. Let me just say it how it is, okay? It's 120%. It took me by surprise. I only bought it because I had coupons. I knew I wasn't gonna like it, so I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna get it and just see what's good. And let me tell you, this right here, I love it. It says it has rose quartz beads, as you can see in here, and it's rose glow. You have to really rub this against your skin, your hands, so that they can melt, and then you put it on, and that's what gives you that like hydrating cooling factor. I really like that. But if you don't rub it against your fingers, you're gonna see like little beads all over your face, but it's not bad. It does go away, but you're gonna see that and you're gonna have to remove it. So take this, rub it against your fingers, and then you can apply it on your skin. This is a must-have. I love it. So believe me, I will be repurchasing these Revlon products because they are that good. Okay, so let me just swatch this for you guys. So that's the dropper right there. So the color is pinkish, but when you apply it, you will see there's a little bit of like gold shimmery effect going on. So it's like a two-tone product there, and I'm just gonna blend this so you can see how illuminating it is. It is just gorgeous, guys. Like, look at that. Like, look at how illuminated my hand is. So that's how much I love that primer. And I think it's also good for any skin tone, and just for a skincare addition as well. You can also use this alone and it will be great. You can use it alone because there's no flashback and it doesn't leave anything behind. And you can also use this if you're any skin type. Use it in your dry areas for hydration, and then in your oily zone you use a mattifying primer. So again, both of these products so far are amazing. And yeah, that's my take on it. It is wonderful. The star of the show, the complexion product. I actually thought I was color 540, but 550 is a little bit red, but it's okay because summer is coming out, so that's why I really got it. Especially if I use a highlighter, so you can see I'm a bit darker. But again, it's because summer is coming, and with the highlighter that's a little bit lighter, which I don't typically gravitate towards, it will be fine. And look at the packaging. I wish Juvia's Place actually had a pump like this. Like, I want more companies to mirror this aesthetic. This is innovation, Revlon. Thank you so much for this very thoughtful packaging. Very small, very tiny, but effective for traveling. And also, you flip it over, you pump. I use 1.5 and I'm good. This is medium to bootable full coverage. It is amazing, wonderful, blends effortlessly. You're gonna also see a quick demo of me using it on my first try. I've used it for about a week so far, and I'm in love. And yes, so you're gonna see me as I demoed it the first day, and it blends so easily. No streaks, no messiness, no cake up. It's just an amazing product. It's a soft matte, okay? It's not dewy, it's not mattifying. It's a soft matte. It's like just your skin tone but better. Like, this is just naturally flawless, as they say. They have about 31 shades, and I also liked it because they had testers in some CVS for the concealer and the foundation, so it was easy for me to match me. So guys, and also you see this right here, I love that. I love when companies put the barcodes on the products, and that also helps them with, you know, people stealing and returning things the way they're not supposed to. So I like when you have the plastic on top, but the actual barcode is on the packaging. So companies, look at Revlon and try to mirror this great innovation that they came up with. It's amazing. I think NYX Cosmetics also does so. So it makes it easy to be able to return products if you don't like it. Because when the barcode is on the actual plastic, when you rip it up, you throw it away and that's it. So, but this right here, this Revlon Candid foundation, and I had the color 550 Mocha for my summer shade, is amazing. And I think 540 would be my regular shade. So yes, I'm just gonna swatch it for you guys real quick. So that is that. It's not watery, it's not too thick, it's creamy, so it's easily blendable as well. So that's just that shade right there, so you guys can kind of see. I think it's like a neutral warm, but with Juvia's Place foundation launch. I don't know if I'm neutral warm or neutral golden. Now I'm confused, baby, but we're trying to figure that out. But see how that blends well with my skin tone, guys. Oh, look at how easy that blends even with my fingers. Like, this is amazing. Like, look at that, look at that. It's just almost like full coverage, but not really. I love it. Like, look at how that blends so well. But again, it's darker than me a little bit, but it's summertime, so we're Gucci. We're Gucci, yeah? Hey, Revlon, doing that thing, sis. Shut it down, baby. Shut it down. I love it. Love it. So, yeah. So, yes, that's my take on this foundation. Absolutely. 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 Let me put the emphasis on this, okay? Absolutely. Absolutely love it. So, yeah, this is part of my new fave foundation, so it's going into my favorite rotation. So yeah, all the products I got with coupon sales, promotions, and rewards at CVS. I always say that. Next product I really want to talk about is the Revlon PhotoReady Prep Set and Refresh setting spray, which I also used today. I hate the spritzer, and that's it. Other than that, it does exactly what it says, and I think it's more on the normal to matte side versus like hydrating side. So it doesn't hydrate. I think it refreshes your makeup, and it extends the wear and the longevity, and it takes off the powdery look, but I don't think it hydrates. I think it's more on the normal to matte, more matte side, if anything. But yeah, it does exactly what it says. Again, I love the black, easy to work with, no mess. Like, you can't even tell I've been using this. It's actually empty, guys. I emptied it up, so it's a good product to have, especially with the promotions. Baby, Revlon, what are you doing to your sister, man? Like, I'm loving it. This is an amazing product, baby. So definitely try this out right here. Next thing I want to talk about is the Revlon, I think they came out with a newer micro version, but these ones are the Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil, and I have the color dark brown, and I've actually emptied 2 of them, and I have 1 left. So it is a good product, but it's just on the creamy side. It reminds me of the Milani Brow Pencil. If you see my recent video on my brow pencils, it's a 2-part video. It reminds me of the Milani one. It's too creamy, so it's very hard to use for beginners. I did use it today on my brows, but it's very hard. It takes very long, but it's doable. If you're a beginner, I would say use a micro brow to outline and then go into fill, because it's that creamy, and dark brown is very brown. It's like almost black, so be careful, because too much will make you look like Dracula. So we don't want to look like Dracula, okay? And I went in with a clear brow setter by NYX, the Control Freak one, and to tone it down a little bit. But it's very hard to use because it's so creamy. But again, with the sales and coupons, I'm like, I don't mind trying it out. It's not my favorite, but it's doable because, you know, it can look nice, okay? This is more like a cream brow product, okay? It's not like a micro with a little bit of waxiness like I like. No, this is just straight cream, very hard to use but very doable, and I'm pretty okay with it. So that's just how that looks like right there. Okay, you got a fat spoolie on this side, and then you got your product on this side. Since the other ones are empty, I'm just gonna bring this one closer because this one is brand new, and that's just how that looks like. I showed you the spoolie, pretty fat, nice packaging. And the other side, you can see it's not a micro one, but it's not too thick or fat either, so it's nice because it's so creamy. You want it to be a little pointy, so you can see it's not too bad. You can work with this, okay? So look at how creamy that is. Very creamy. You see that? Very creamy, very hard to work with. So but it's good, okay? So that's the color, and that's the look at that, very dark, so just be careful. So the harder I press, as you can see, I was going lightly, now I build it up. That's how dark it gets, and that's how creamy it gets. So just be careful. If you're very good, try it. If you like creams, try this. You will love it. I prefer this than the Milani brow pen. Yeah, so I definitely recommend this as well if you are interested. Now we have the Revlon Candid Antioxidant Concealer. I have the color 60 Deep, and I didn't really like this concealer that much, guys, but I do like the packaging. Look at that. it's a tube, but it's like it has a spoolie. I love spoolies. I think they're easier for concealers. And so I'm gonna swatch the color 60 Deep. It's very good for, it looks light, but this is a natural highlight though. When you blend it in, it kind of oxidizes a little bit. As you can see, I'm not too bright, so this does oxidize, okay? And as you blend this, it kind of blends away. It's so lightweight. I typically put only a little bit when it's so bright, but this is a lightweight concealer, very, very lightweight, so you're not gonna get full coverage with this. I actually reapplied a second time to really see what it can do for me, but it's a natural highlight with this color for me, and it's very lightweight, so do not use a sponge to blend this because it will blend away. So it's not full coverage. Probably good for those of you who like a no makeup look. So would I be keeping this? Probably, because it was so cheap. So but I wouldn't repurchase it because it doesn't really do much for me, okay? So there you go. Because I typically don't put foundation under my eye, so I do want the concealer to have somewhat of some type of coverage, and this doesn't help with that. The concealer did blend easily. It's just that it's not my, I have my other ones that I love, but again, for a natural look, yeah. 60 will be a nice one if you're looking for light coverage, and yeah, so that's how I feel about this one. I wouldn't particularly recommend it. Yeah, last but not least, this is like an older product. Actually, guys, this is actually an old product. It's the Peach Glow 010 highlighter, and it has like multi layers to it, and I like that because it gives you a nice highlight. But I didn't use this today, but you can, I just wanted to show you guys that I hate pan. As you can see, I really love this. I bought this like 4 years ago, so I'm sure they've improved their highlighters and all that, but I just wanted to tell you guys that this one is bomb. So yeah, and you guys can see I hate pan. So will I try their highlighters? Yes, because I like this, so it's making me want to try more because I'm so impressed with their new launches. So yeah, last but not least, I told you guys I'm kind of going away from the mattes. Actually, the color on my lip right now is ColourPop K. It is discontinued, but guys, okay, I want to salvage it until I cannot no more, okay? But these two, I do have a picture of me using both of them, and I will answer them in the video. These are older products, okay? I was just looking for more glosses because for some reason, like, the mattes are just driving me nuts. They claim to be matte and comfortable, but they're not. So this is an older formula, and I have the color Rosy Future, which they said is a dupe for the Fenty Gloss. So I have 260 Rosy Future, which is the Fenty Gloss dupe, and I have 215 Supernatural. And guys, these are just amazing. They don't last long, but they're just a nice enhanced aspect to your lips, like your lips but better, okay? That's all it is. They don't last long, but I like that you can reapply, and that's it. It's just comfortable formula, and I just like it. With the coupon, it was amazing. I'm just gonna swatch Rosy Future right here. That's Rosy Future, and I'm just gonna have you guys see that it's a nice, like, soft pinkish purple kind of formula right there, and it glows very well. And this is 215 Supernatural right here. This is like my favorite. I actually get a lot of compliments. Like, if your boo, your hubby tells you look good with this, it means this is it. So that's how I knew this was my it gloss. All right, so this is it right here. That is 215 Supernatural. You guys can see the difference right there. They kind of look similar, but not really. So yeah, so definitely they have more colors, but I wanted nudes because they're safer. So these two are amazing, but you do have to reapply, but they're very comfortable. So I lined it up with a brown liner, and I'm good. So yeah, guys, that is it. It is a longer video, but I really had to explain to you in detail why I would recommend these. Again, we don't promote consumerism, but we test it out so we can show you quality and quantity bargains at an affordable price, so that when you are ready, you have my genuine review, okay? But don't buy because you saw the video. Only if and when you are ready, and we pay cash, maybe cash or debit, no credit cards, okay? So yeah, that is my thought on the new Revlon products and some older ones as well. Let me know what you think. If you have other things to recommend, please comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time, okay guys? Bye. Mwah. Ciao.
So when they put you to the test, just do your best and let God do the rest. And enemies stress, I'm a living witness, I'm the proof. Nothing is impossible, and that's the truth. You can achieve if you plan to. If I can make it, man, you can too.